Thank you for being here as we start off the first meeting of this LIBE working group on Frontex scrutiny after our first constitutive meeting last week. I would like to welcome Commissioner Johansson and Executive Director Leggeri. Commissioner Johansson is connected with us remotely. As we agreed last week, we have to start the work as soon as possible, and I'd really like to thank all the Parliament's service for pulling together to help us organise this public meeting on such short notice, and also all the group's staff who really worked very hard to get all the members present for this meeting to be able to ask their questions. I remind you a few rules. To start, the meeting is public and organised via Interactio, so the usual rules apply. Please raise your hand to be given the floor to speak, both online, of course, and in the room. Full translation is provided in English, French, German and Spanish, and we also have passive and active Danish, but not the possibility to listen to interpretation in Danish. This meeting will last until 1:30 in the afternoon. Commissioner Johansson has informed us that she will need to leave at 1:15, and therefore the time is of the essence, and I will kindly ask that members stick to their time, and otherwise some colleagues of ours will not have the chance to ask the questions or receive the answers that they want. So I will be really strict, and I will be cutting off the microphones if members go over their time, and also if Commissioner Johansson and Executive Director Leggeri do the same. This working group is undertaking a fact-finding investigation and gathering information to assess, first of all, the functioning of Frontex, including its reinforced role and resources for integrated border management, the correct application of the EU acquis and its execution of the relevant regulations, in particular on the compliance of the agency with fundamental rights, the agency's internal management and its transparency and accountability towards this Parliament. Within the first 4 months of this working group's creation, we should carry out a fact-finding investigation, gather all relevant information and evidence regarding alleged violations of fundamental rights in which the agency was involved. The agency is accountable to the European Parliament under Article 6 of the European Border and Coast Guard Regulation, and to the Council in accordance with that regulation. I recall that the Frontex Management Board has also set up a working group, and its final report on the matter will be presented at the Management Board meeting tomorrow. The chairperson of the Frontex Management Board has invited an expert from the European Parliament to the meeting. Now, with no further ado, we will move on to the operative part of this meeting, and I will now invite Mr. Leggeri, who is sitting here up here next to me, to make his opening remarks for 7 minutes. Go ahead.